God, I hate this.
Alright, hi. We're
Wait,
live.
sorry, I'm trying to pull up trying to pull it up on like a side thing, but it's not letting me. So I can't read like chat or anything.
No, it's all good. Oh my god, hi everyone. The two people in chat that I'm probably one of.
Hey, well, I'm not one of them.
Hey, so we have one viewer. Hi, one viewer. I'm super laggy now. Alright. Hey. 10th episode.
Yeah,
Anyway. It's weird not having a guest to introduce.
yeah. No, it's not. I guess that. Yeah.
It's so stressful. Honestly, like I'm like, okay, so we're just, what's up? Anyway, so we're kind of just getting right into this and stuff. Like, it's so stressful actually doing it because like
Yeah.
there have been a couple times I've actually been late because I either haven't edited a video all the way, or I just have to finish something, or I've ran out of time, or even in some cases I finished it the day of. So stressful.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, like,
It's cool, I guess. I mean, it's fun. I'm having fun, and I enjoy people I talk to. I'm not a very social person,
that's fair.
so it's interesting. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. Definitely nothing
Good.
I expected to do.
Good. I totally get that. Like, I started this without you, and then like later on, you came into it. But I'm really glad that you're part of it because it's a lot more fun and a lot easier having a co-host than just on my own.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
First,
I know you and I have talked about this privately a lot. Are there like other people you wanna have on that we can just?
huh? Oh, on like the me that I
Yeah,
would like.
yeah, that you want to have on here.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't really have anyone
Or let me rephrase,
that
because
I feel like would
I
fit
know
this.
you've wanted to like branch out on this, or branch out just in everything, than just Spidey cosplayer.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I just don't have anyone in mind. So I definitely do. I don't know what specifically, but I feel like we definitely could kind of do that. Because I mean, I enjoy it, but like before this, I honestly did not know too much about cosplay stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a cosplayer, really. And I'm a big Spider Man fan, but
Yeah.
it's mostly like our companionship and hanging out that like was really what kind of pulled me into it. And I just I don't know. So I don't think having it exclusively the same content all the time is the greatest idea.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying we should just stop, because what we're doing is great, and I've heard a lot of people enjoy it.
Yeah.
Especially some of the guests we have on, so they've seen the episodes, and it's like, hey, that's pretty sick. That's just sick, that's awesome. But I definitely think we should branch out a little bit, just because, just to try things. But
I totally agree.
I don't sound like mean, but
No, I completely agree. Because like we have very specific and small kind of group that we have following us. And for the few that do, that actually enjoy our content and watch it often, it's exciting to kind of hear that they're enjoying it, but also we should branch out more and see like what other groups and what other people would be interested in coming on. I totally understand that.
I definitely think there's a lot of like people. I think like one thing that I know we both like is action figures kind of stuff.
Yeah.
something we could do something like that. I don't know. Maybe we could get some suggestions, from people if anything they want to see.
Yeah.
Outside of this, if anything at all,
Yeah. But like the one thing we gotta keep it is we gotta keep it nerdy. That's like the one thing we're good at.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I don't even know if we could not, like, if we could, like, if it was possible to not to do that.
We'd find a way.
Maybe.
Also, by the way, to everybody watching, if y'all ask anything in the chat or anything, we'll answer it. Unless it's in French. Just little thing for my one friend viewer. Anyway.
What's that? Why French specifically?
Because I know them, and they're the whole reason I'm taking French, so I know they'll type in French.
Yeah. I know anything in French, and I can't see the chat because my computer is not working.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to, like, on the side, but I can't because it just isn't working. So.
Well, I have it pulled up over here, so if I see anything, I'll let you know.
That's appreciated.
And there's a question in French, so I'm not going to answer that. I shouldn't have said anything, because if I didn't, they probably wouldn't have thought about it at all.
Yeah, probably not.
But, like, I was thinking about it this morning. Sorry.
What?
I was thinking about it this morning, like, almost daydreaming because I was so tired on the way to school. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, it would be really cool if at some point we could get, like... That was my favorite game. Still is.
That's what keeps me going in the community, is because I told you this. I literally, last night, just got platinum trophy for Spider-Man 2. Like, just completed it.
That's crazy.
100%, and it's like, it's so good, and like all those games are just fantastic. I'm just about to play Miles Morales.
Really?
In a few days, like in a day or so, probably tomorrow.
That's awesome.
And I'm working on finishing the first game, like complete all like district completion, everything. And that's really like that kind of stuff. Like those games really just what has kept me in. Like they're so good. Like I'm not a big video game person.
Yeah.
But playing those. Like, so I played them so recently too, and it's like, dang, they're still like they're just so good. Like,
yeah,
it's just something. It's
I feel like no other game captures like the emotion and like simple gameplay that game does. Those games.
Yeah, no. The funny thing is, I just finished Spider-Man 2, and then I went back and started playing Spider-Man 1 again, and it's like a whole different game, honestly. Like, I feel like a lot of people are saying like, oh, it doesn't deserve like Game of the Year or whatever because it's just a copy and paste. It's the same city, whatever. It's so different though. Like, I don't even know how to explain why, but like you swing around the city, it feels like a different city. The lighting is different, like the mood is different, the interactions you have with characters are different. Like the web swinging is much more smooth in the second game. Like I went back playing the first game. Like there's controls that I got used to playing in the second game that I just cannot, like, that are like stuck in my memory that I just can't do anything about.
Really?
Yeah, like there's like some like extra feature, like I don't know, the extra stuff they added on the second game, like with like web swinging and stuff, is like the way you do aerial tricks is different and stuff like that. So like I'm trying to complete like challenges for it, like the different like PlayStation trophy challenges, and like I was hard because I was like, do like 4 unique tricks without touching the ground or whatever, air tricks. I'm like, okay, that's easy. And then I click the button for the second game, I just fall over. Don't do anything because it's like it's different buttons. It's crazy, but it's a different game. I think it deserves more credit than some people are giving it.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. Like So I haven't played the second game, but is there fall damage in that game?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Then because I saw something like I think it was right as the game came out, so it totally could have been fake. That showed that like it was a thing you could turn on and off.
Maybe. I wouldn't know. I don't really go deep into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
But maybe. I just do with the, like, I don't really change any settings, like,
Yeah.
ever. When I play games. Unless I play the game for, like, a really long time, then I'll start changing settings.
Yeah.
Like, just so it's more comfortable for me. Like Overwatch, when I used to play that all the time. One
Yeah.
of them.
Was it you or was it one of our friends that like was like addicted to Overwatch? Like it seriously seemed like it was so.
Probably
know.
me. I played I played it on PlayStation and Switch, and I have like 70 or 80 hours each.
Damn.
For each of them for Overwatch. It's the fun. My thing with Overwatch is like the game is fun. Like I love the game and the gameplay, but the people who play it are just awful, bro. I like some people who play it. I just can't deal with.
That's fair. It can be kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Is there any game like that for you?
That like is kind of like I sink all my time into it.
Yeah, you just played a lot. Yeah.
Okay, I have the two most basic answers to this, especially while on the cast. So, Spider-Man on PS4, because that one I just loved just swinging around for like hours, doing nothing. And then also Minecraft, because duh, it's
yeah.
one of those games.
Same. Like, I don't think you can't do that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about coming back to Minecraft again. But,
Same.
Like, that's just kind of how it happens. It just phases in and out in my brain.
Because it's kind of like you play it so much, but then it gets boring.
Part of it after a while. I'm not that good at it, even though I have like. And then the other one that I knew DS, my friend just gave me it, so I just been playing it all the time. It's super fun. It's my favorite Mario Kart game. I don't know what like different people think about it, but I like it a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Then. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, for me, I never played Mario Kart DS, but I always played Mario Kart 7 on the DS.
On the 3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's fine. It's cool. I just like the DS. It's also pretty nostalgic. I used to play it all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm a big Mario Kart fan. Me and my friends are a lot of big Mario Kart.
That's
I love DS. I've been wanting to play. I had an old DS for a while, and then I lost it. I don't know where it went, so I had to get a new one. Which I did, and I've been playing a lot on it. I got like Club Penguin on there. I got 2 Club Penguin games on my DS.
Really?
Yeah, they suck. They're really bad. But
Are they fun bad or not?
no,
fun
they're
bad?
just bad. They're just, yeah, they don't. It's just not that fun.
Damn.
Yeah, but I definitely want to get back to Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Maybe we should play together sometime.
Do another realm.
I don't know about that.
You
I
don't-
would, but I don't want to waste. I don't want to spend my money on that, and also it just ends awful every time. So.
That's true, because we also had our whole griefing and everything last time. That was so much
Yeah.
fun.
Every last time, every time.
I still don't know who did the village.
Yeah,
One,
no, I don't think anyone's figured out the one that's in the last one.
the Christmas tree. Also,
How the Christmas tree burnt down the Christmas tree. That was awful.
we swore. So real quick, going back to the podcast part, you've been on
Yeah.
for a few. you've been on for a few. And have you seen many of the others?
Not too much. I've seen before I got on. I saw the ones before, but afterwards, no.
Okay.
I guess.
Um. So who would you say of the ones you've seen and the ones you've been here and interviewed with me, like who has been your favorite so far? Or yeah,
Like just out of all of them in total, or just the ones that I watched you do?
no, all in total.
I don't know if I want to say because I don't. I'll feel bad about it.
I could ask who's your least favorite.
That I don't really have a least favorite. Honestly, I'm not saying that to be all nice. I genuinely don't.
I know.
I can't. I don't know if I could decide. I mean, also there's some people that you. I guess I don't know. For me, like the people I've done this with, it's like they've all been really great. But like, I don't know. I didn't do the other people, so I don't know. I don't feel like I have the experience talking to them to determine that.
Okay, that's fair. Um, but do you have like I don't know. Never mind. Do you have a tier list?
Why do you keep asking me this?
Because I'm curious.
Like, what are you trying to get from this? You get like an
And
agenda.
I have a serious agenda. I'm curious because I don't know. I thought of a question, and we don't have questions on this one.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to single anyone out, good or bad.
All right, you know what? Fair, fair. I'll leave it. But like, okay, I do actually have another question that isn't this one. I promise. So for you as a person, would you ever consider cosplaying?
Oh yeah, I totally have. My only problem is just I think I might have told you this. I just don't. I'm not a very. I don't have very much money
That's
that
totally
I can
fair.
pour into it. And it's like, and I'm probably gonna get a job, like a proper job soon.
Good.
And but like I don't know. There's things I don't know. I still don't know if that's gonna be my focus of like the stuff I'm like gonna get.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of stuff I do, like a lot of that kind of. There's a couple characters I actually want to do, but like it's just the time and the money that I just don't have.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of. It does take a lot of resources to get your desired result. Because I know for me.
Like I'd totally be down to do it, for sure.
Yeah. Because don't you go to the fan con every year? Or like most years?
Not every, but like I'll go sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And so like for me, I'm doing commissions and stuff to get everything I can to cosplay. And so yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Actually, I wouldn't know. I haven't done it. But we also do actually have
At least
another
you
class.
know. At least you like know about it, and you like have people that you talk to about it.
Yeah.
It's still like kind of part of the community in a sense.
Yeah, that's really true. So we have another question. It's what characters and franchises are y'all into?
In general.
Yeah.
I'm really into Transformers a lot. Star Wars. I like Star Wars. You know. The biggest thing I'm into. It's not really a franchise, but it's like theme parks and like make like engineering of like rides and also like the history of them and stuff. Like I'm super into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like other than that,
Marvel. I'm a very DC heavy person. Like I'm gonna be trying to do a Batgirl fan film soon. and but I just need to pay one of the previous people we had on here, Brad, to get me the designs because I couldn't come up with anything. But I'd say DC is like my big other thing I have to do, or I really like. Spider cosplays. One of our viewers, who has been submitting all the questions. Thank you very much, by the way. Asked or said, I think this is directed at you. Cosplay takes so much time, yet it feels amazing when it's done.
Oh yeah, and I for sure get that. Just like out of all the things, you know, that I have that I want to do,
yeah,
cosplaying is just not number one. I guess that's another good way of putting it.
And that's
like
totally
I definitely want to. Like, whenever, like I think I mentioned this in the last episode. Like whenever I go to a con or something, like I want to cosplay, like for sure. Like there's what, like I think of like 2 characters specifically that I really want to cosplay. But like, yeah, I mean, I totally want to. It's just like I'm all big action figure collector kind of guy, so there's that kind of stuff I want to spend money on. There's you know, me and my friends, going out doing stuff with them. Like food also is like a big expense.
That's
in my life.
valid.
Probably gotta do less of that. But there's just so much on my plate, and like it's definitely on the list. But out of everything, I definitely don't think, like I don't know. It's not something that I want to like 100% motivate like my time to yet. Like I definitely like I want to, but
yeah,
I think I'm just dragging this on there too. Too long. You get the idea. But
I do. You're trying to It's supposed to be fun, so you'd rather just wait till you can actually afford it and not have to starve yourself to afford it.
yeah, and I have to like cut back on things that I'd rather do more.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
And that's totally fair, because it is totally supposed to be something that's fun and you really enjoy doing. And while yes, it is awesome once it's done, it's like not something
Yeah. I think that's the case with anything. I mean, like I'm not trying to like I guess devalue like the happiness of cosplay, but I think like if you really genuinely want to do something, I think that's just the case with everything. And I there's like, for me, like and I do an audit engineering stuff, a mechanical engineering stuff for school, and it's like for me, whenever I like finish a long project, like it feels really good, and
yeah.
very happy about it. And I definitely, I don't know, you know, it's just hard decisions trying to figure out what I do and don't want to do.
Yeah, because you want to go into your career in theme parks and stuff, right?
That was yeah. That's yeah, one of my thoughts. Yeah.
And like that'd be awesome, and it totally makes sense why that would be kind of like your big thing.
Mhm. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest thing I would want to do. There's a couple other things recently that I've started to like a lot in terms of like what I want to do in the future.
Yeah. Would you?
Yeah, but
would you share or
no? I could, I guess. It's not like super developed. It's just kind of thoughts in my mind of something that I'd be like interested in, but like haven't like put too much time into yet.
Yeah.
Which is like music production. It's something that I kind of want to like dabble into a little bit.
Yeah.
And so like therapy, like therapist.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like psychology and that kind of stuff.
That'd be really great. Me, I just want to go and be a director.
Huh? I mean, that sounds. I used to want to do that for a long time. It sounds really fun.
I mean, like, hey, I'm working on stuff to at least get something out there. If it works, that we'll see that later. The fight of our lives has taken a while.
Well, yeah, but it's just kind of the process, you know.
Yeah. And weren't you in a fan film at one point?
Don't. We're not gonna.
I think we should.
We're not gonna talk about that. That wasn't me. That wasn't mine. That was my friend's.
But you were in
For the
it.
record. I was thinking if it was maybe asking him if he wanted to. Come on, more for like action figure and Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, of course. That sounds that sounds awesome.
Yeah, he big fan of Spider-Man. I'm gonna lend my game to him next week, or not next week, the week after.
Awesome.
But so on the I guess on the, there's another thing I think we talked about privately, but I kind of want to hear like what you. Are there any like cosplay stuff that you want to do, like characters you want to do specifically?
Spider-Man, duh. And I could list off a ton of other Spider-Man variants and stuff, but honestly, for me, outside of Spider-Man, I wanted to make an Iron Man suit for the longest time. Like, if you look back to Creators in a Box, the videos that I made in the Iron Creators series were meant to be my making of an Iron Man suit that never came to be. But I think I would love to cosplay Link or Zelda from Legend of Zelda, obviously. And
Which versions?
Which versions? I'm thinking Twilight Princess for Link, and Zelda. I think I'd want to go with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. That sounds pretty cool.
Just because those would be really fun.
Yeah.
I also really want to cosplay Harley Quinn, because I think I could pull that off really well. I'd want to, again, with all of my stuff, I want to come up with kind of my own take on it, see how it looks. And then also Batgirl is a big one I want to do.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm working with somebody to get a design made so I can actually start on the suit of that one.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you? Who would you... did I already ask this?
No. Yeah, I like... What was those two? There's only like two characters I really would want to. They're both Spider-Man characters. They're not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But it would be Mysterio. More based off of the Insomniac one from the new game.
Yeah.
And the Insomniac Scorpion.
That's cool. I like the Insomniac Scorpion.
Yeah.
For the fight of our lives, I want to you just reminded me. I want to make like a big suit that we can have somebody get into, and have that be like the Rhino suit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, sure,
crazy.
It would take a lot of effort and stuff. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, I just thought also another thing I kind of want to do was I'm also a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan. So I was thinking of doing the Spring Bonnie like suit, but I don't know if you know what that is.
I know enough. I know the basic look of that.
Well, there you go.
So
yeah, like golden rabbit kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm right. I need to start getting that stuff. But yeah, and then like another character like I'd love to cosplay is who was I just thinking of? Okay, I completely lost it. I would love to cosplay Ahsoka, but I feel wrong cosplaying Ahsoka without watching Clone Wars first.
Yeah, no, that's probably. Yeah. Have you not seen Clone Wars?
I started it, and then it's so long, so I gave up on it.
How far do you get?
About 2 episodes.
Oh, okay. I don't like these kind of people, and I don't want to be that kind of person. But it gets better.
No, I know. And like I've seen stuff and I'm like, "Oh my god, that looks so cool." But it's also the same reason I
Yeah,
haven't started
it's
watching The
just
Office. It's cuz
it's the first season of that is so. I don't like the first season of that show at all. I think it's really bad.
that's fair.
Like the last two episodes of the first season onward is really good, but I'm being a pretty big hypocrite because I don't like people who say that, who say like, oh, just wait, it
Yeah,
gets better over time. But like that's the only show I'll say that for.
that's
Plus,
fair.
because that's like my favorite show.
It's the same reason I
Like
haven't
I'm
watched
gonna.
the same reason I haven't watched The Office. Is because I got like I love the stuff I see about it, but that all that stuff comes
Yeah,
later after the difficult first bit.
I mean sometimes I'm not don't don't like come back at me at this for anyone, but I honestly I'd say just skip it.
Just skip it.
Just skip just skip until the parts that you actually like want to watch.
Damn. Okay. I
I
might have
mean,
to do
like
that.
I'm sure they're not. I'm sure there is important stuff, but like
I can watch a
I don't know if
breakdown.
you want to watch it. If you want to watch, I feel like just for anyone, if you want to watch something and you want to watch a specific part of that show or whatever, just watch that part of the show. Like you don't have to. Like I mean, I get like oh story or whatever, but like why do you like? I don't think anyone should care too much about what someone thinks about them because they didn't watch like the first boring, super boring, lame-o season of the show.
Yeah, I think that's totally true. Um,
But if you want to watch the whole thing, I'm like it's not gonna stop you or anything.
maybe I'll just have to like watch the cool stuff, and then I'll be able to tolerate the boring stuff a lot more.
Maybe I don't know. I definitely think like it definitely picks up towards the end of season one, and then after that it's pretty good. There's the occasional episode that I think is pretty boring just in general.
Yeah.
But then there's like really good ones that make up for it, like hardcore.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like especially for me, like season like 4 and 5.
Okay. I will need to look at those because I really do want to watch it. It's so long.
Yeah, like if you want to just like if you just want to try to find part of it that you like, would is really good. Like I know literally anyone would say this. If you just want to find like one part, like see if you really like it, you should watch the Umbara arc, which is like
Okay.
4 episodes. The first episode of Darkness on Umbara, and it's really good. It's like one of the best series episodes ever.
Really?
And like any Star Wars fan will tell you like how good it is.
Okay. I will have to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of like clone. It's about the clones.
Okay. That I feel like the clones
I don't know.
album.
Are you more like a Jedi type of person or like a trooper kind of person for Star Wars?
Uh, I guess I'll have to say Jedi because I'm not like. I'm more for like the Mandalorian or the people that have kind of strayed off from the Jedi path.
Okay, like bounty hunters and like that kind of stuff. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I like that a lot. Another show you should watch after the Clone Wars is on on like the most underrated show of all time in my opinion is the Bad Batch.
I was gonna ask you about the Bad Batch.
It's so good. Like I feel like a lot of people rat on it because it's like, oh, it's all filler or whatever. It's so much filler. But like, sure there are, but there are certain episodes in that show that are like masterpieces. Honestly,
Really?
especially in the second season.
That's
But like their
awesome.
story ties back to the Clone Wars and everything. I think you could if you just want to watch the Bad Batch for whatever reason, like just hypothetically. If you just watch season 7 of the Clone Wars, like the first 4 episodes of season 7, and then watch the Bad Batch, you'd be fine. Like you'd be all caught up.
All right.
But like, I still think there are episodes that definitely shouldn't be there. Like sometimes they'll go on some like weird side quest that nobody wants at all.
Yeah.
Like they'll go to like some weird place that no one cares about.
I
Or
like that you
something like
described it
that.
as a side quest instead of like just anything else.
I mean, it's kind of. I mean, it's what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's like there are some of those types of episodes that are actually really good. Like in the most recent season, personally, there's this one like side episode that isn't really telling. It's not really important to the story, but it's about like a race and how one of them like this like droid gets destroyed. That's supposed to like be racing this car, and one of them has to race for him. And it's a very interesting episode. It's really cool, but a lot of people like crap on it because of that. Like that episode and whatnot. But overall, there's some really genuinely good moments and good stories in that.
Okay.
Like the main. What?
I definitely need to look at it then because I just strayed away from it for so long.
Yeah, it's like the main story is like it's about like clones basically losing their rights and like not being considered as people. So like because they're like it's the point in time where where clone troopers are getting replaced by stormtroopers, and like a bunch of people don't consider clones as like people. They just consider them as like a different like non-sentient race. Like you're like animals. So it's like it's interesting. It's very interesting. Like especially like season 2, especially they go into a lot of that. Season 1's more about like the group themselves trying to like get used to life after the Clone Wars, but second season definitely where he like talks about the whole galaxy and how it's affected.
Yeah. That's crazy. Cause like I don't know. That's also sorry to everyone. The cameras are off for a sec. I had to do something.
Oh.
But we're back now. I had to make sure that the music doesn't turn off partway through.
No.
But we do have another question from one of my close friends. Have we watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? I haven't.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're not gonna go into this again, are we? No, we are. We are. You know we are.
I stand by.
You
my
need to
opinion.
watch it.
I will.
No,
watch
you don't.
It.
No, I'm choosing for you. No, you don't.
I will watch
No,
it.
you don't.
At
Your
some
opinion
point.
is awful. That's a lie. That's such a that feels like such a lie.
I
You
stand by.
need to watch it.
Look,
It's so good. No, your point is so bad. It's you watched Legend of Korra, but then you didn't watch Avatar.
I liked Korra. Korra was great.
Yeah, I did too. But like, you should watch the show that's like just better than it. That like it's a spin-off of.
No, but it's so boring. Like, it's the same problems with the Clone
No,
Wars.
it's not. No, like you know how I'm saying like the first season of Clone Wars is like super boring. Avatar, I don't actually have a single part in the entire show where I was bored. I don't know what like you. I don't know what you're on.
But like starting out, it's so like,
What's boring about it?
It just I don't.
Like I'm actually curious.
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
You should watch it. Like,
Legend of Korra is better.
It's really good. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's not even close.
It is though.
Maybe if you watched the freaking show, then you'd like be able to actually make an opinion about this.
The Legend of Korra is awesome. Why would I have any opinion that isn't that?
I'm not saying it's bad. It's really good. I think it's super underrated even. But literally, like hardly any show can compete with Avatar, like ever. Like objectively, it is one of just the best TV shows of all time.
I think that's untrue. That also reminds me of another character I want to cosplay.
You haven't watched it because you haven't watched any of it.
I can't disagree with you. I need to watch it, but
Then
like,
you watch it.
It's so long.
Yeah, it's a TV show.
That's fair. Okay.
Ultimate Spider-Man is like the same amount of seasons as Avatar, maybe a little less.
And I never finished Ultimate Spider-Man.
Then you just gotta you either gotta get something checked out, or you just gotta watch the freaking show because
Ultimate Spider-Man.
if you think
went
that's
on
long, if you think that's long,
so
if you think Avatar is long, then you should watch any other TV show because what do you got SpongeBob and The Simpsons? Those have like dozens and dozens of seasons.
I have never watched The Simpsons.
I'm just saying it's a sense of comparison. It's not a long show in the long in the
I know, but
scape of TV.
just getting started. It's.
What do you do other out why do you do outside of this? Do you not watch anything?
I watch
you
a
could
lot
watch
of
this
things.
stuff in the back. What?
I watch. I listen to music. I talk to friends. I watch shows.
You're just trying to come up with excuse. What
From-
shows? Give me
from-
a show.
I watch Friends.
You watch Friends.
I watch Friends.
That's the show you watch in the background while you're doing stuff. It's Friends.
No, usually I'm watching Justice League Unlimited.
Better than Friends, honestly.
But Friends is good.
I have a vendetta against Friends. I don't like Friends. And I've watched it too. Unlike you with Avatar.
Shut up. Let's see. What haven't I watched that's gonna blow the minds of everyone? I haven't seen the other Avatar either. But that one was because I kept okay, so the person I was with previously.
The 2-hour movie.
Yeah, the person I was with previously told me to not watch it so then we could watch it together. And then we never did.
What? Why'd you never watch it before then, though?
Oh, because it just never seemed really interesting to me. But then I kind of learned about what it actually was, and then I was like,
it is literally the most popular movie of all time.
I mean, it's the third. It got lowered.
How many movies exist?
17.
17 movies.
Yeah, 17 movies.
Name them.
Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Spider-Man 3. What other posters do I have? I don't have many. Okay.
Titans Go to the Movies posted.
No. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Thank God. Thank God, bro. No,
Okay.
what other stuff do you just not watch?
I don't watch
I
a
went
lot
to
of things.
I went to this sports thing with my friend the other day.
I don't know. I don't watch much. I watch YouTube.
What do you watch on YouTube then?
Spider-Man. This is my life.
All right.
Actually, okay. I have one
That's
TV show that I
literally all
watch.
you ever did.
I have 2 TV shows that I
Friends?
watch on a usual basis. No, not Friends. Community and The Good
What?
Place. Those are my.
You watch anything other than sitcoms?
No, sitcoms are my life. That's
No.
what I grew up with.
Name more sitcoms than those 3.
Oh, why am I blanking on this right now? Well, there's The Office. There is Arrested Development. There's
Wait, name an actual sitcom, not a modern day one.
How I Met
If
Your
you're
Mother. Shut up. Anyway,
dude, what do you mean what, like Full House?
No,
You know,
I didn't like Full
Roseanne.
House. I watched all of Roseanne.
Why didn't you name it? Why didn't you say it?
Because it wasn't one of the first things that came to my mind.
That's a shame.
So anyway, these are some pretty cool stickers. Yeah. Stickers.
What else? What else? I'm just gonna start naming off stuff and hope that you've watched it.
Alright, try me.
Like, how many Pixar movies have you seen?
I haven't seen like the last 4 or 5, but the rest.
Okay, well, like Wall-E, Ratatouille,
Yes, of course. Wall-E,
all that.
Ratatouille. Everything that fits into the Pixar theory around the time Coco came out.
What about like you've seen Scream?
I have seen all the Scream movies multiple times.
Okay, what about
Favorite
like the Goonies?
About that.
Or the Goonies? The Goonies.
I haven't seen the Goonies.
What about like Rush Hour? You ever seen Rush Hour?
I've seen Rush Hour 2.
You've seen? Okay. What about like the Terminator movies? You know?
I've seen the last one.
Or like Men in Black. Have you seen all the Men in Black movies?
I've seen all the Men in Black movies except for the latest one.
Okay, that's fair. The latest one's awful. Or what about Spider-Man 2?
I've seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, Spider-Man 2. What about that?
I've seen Spider-Man Far
We're
From
a
Home.
Spider-Man podcast. We're a Spider-Man podcast. You know, it's the best Spider-Man movie.
I've seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
I watched that today. In my off period.
I have a poster up here.
It's completely unrelated. But what else? Really like classic movies, like the Truman Show, maybe. Isn't that?
I love The Truman Show. I'm trying to convince one of my best friends 24/7 that she is getting Truman Showed, and they're starting to believe.
Yeah, I'm about like really existential thoughts about that.
Yeah.
What about? Like Forrest Gump.
I've never seen Forrest Gump.
You've never seen Forrest Gump?
I might as well have. I know the story. Spider-Man
Dude,
2 is not
what's
the
the
best
story?
movie. Spider-Man 2 is not the best Spider-Man movie. In the chat.
Yes, it is. Which movie is better than Spider-Man 2?
Andrew Garfield.
No.
Spider-Man 1. Amazing Spider-Man 1.
No.
It's incredible.
Yeah, but it's not as good as Spider-Man 2.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Don't give me no Across the Spider-Verse crap.
I said Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse. No, I'm saying, I know. Into the Spider-Verse is like the only valid option, I think.
Boom.
No, I rewatched Across Spider-Verse today. I love it. I really do like it a lot. It is so overrated, though, honestly.
I completely agree. It's because
The pacing is so off. It's so
Dude.
the pacing is really bad.
okay, when we watched it for the first time, pirating it off a website.
When you watched the first time,
Yeah, sorry. You were it
just
wasn't
for the
your-
record, I saw it in theaters.
I didn't. Anyway, when we watched that, I thought it was like, I was like, oh my god, this is the best shit ever. And then I watched it again the other day. It's like slow.
first half
slow,
of it-
slow, and just-
The first half of it is so good, and then like the second half is so slow. It's like it's insane how like like weird, like so annoyingly paced it is. Because it's like, oh my god, it's the final battle. It's the big moment. What? You still got 30 minutes left of the movie? Like,
I know.
like
It's
a 30 minute outro to the movie.
Dude, that's so
Like,
true.
setting up the next movie.
I think
It's like,
hoping...
he defeated Miguel and he ran away from Spider Society. Oh, but here's 30 minutes of Gwen rounding up people and like the whole 30 minutes it's playing like outro music. It's like it's playing music building up to the credits, but you still have 25 minutes left until the movie's over.
Was it really
It's
that
like,
long?
yeah, no, literally. I look. He jumps off the train thingy, right?
Yeah.
And then I looked at the timestamp and it said 33 minutes left.
Well, okay, wait, then you have him getting out, then you have Peter... No, wait, that was before the train. Oh my god.
You know, so you have him getting off the train, then when he goes back, and that entire scene from him going back into the portal all the way up until the very end is like 30 minutes. Not like,
Damn.
yeah, essentially.
Okay, but like...
Maybe I'm just delusional, but I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
Like, I feel like it feels really fast, but it doesn't... That's crazy.
It's like, I don't know if it needs that much. But hey, I don't know. I hear a lot of people saying it's like the most masterpiece, best movie ever made, like best Spider-Man movie. And it's not.
I wouldn't say that. I would say it's really good.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying the pacing's weird.
Yeah. And then like, okay, I don't know what it was, but like, I feel like it will work so much better as as the first half of a movie. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
once it's full and complete, I think it'll be great.
Yeah, the other thing I hear a lot is that I hear a lot of people saying that like Far From Home is one of the best Spider-Man movies.
It's
No,
really
not.
good, but it's not the best.
Just disagree. I just straight up disagree.
You disagree?
I don't think it's good at all. I don't think it's good at all.
I didn't for the longest time until I just rewatched it recently. And then I was
Yeah, I
like,
don't think
it's
it's that good.
really good.
I think there are parts of it that are really good. You know, Happy is really great, and I love like the whole like Peter Happy relationship and all that. Mysterio, the most foul representation of Mysterio in any piece of media of all time.
I can agree with that.
That is not Mysterio. That is evil Tony Stark.
I think Jake Gyllenhaal could have made a great Mysterio, but not like that.
Like his name's Mysterio. He's supposed to act like his name is Mysterio.
Yeah, not just like, oh, some high schoolers came up with that.
Like he's supposed to act all ooh, you know?
Yeah.
Like I also hear a lot of people saying like crapping all over the Insomniac Mysterio from New Game, saying it was like really boring and not interesting. Literally, probably one of my favorite like newer versions of Mysterio.
You know what? Okay, you know what bothered me? The MCU is a world where we have actual sorcerers, and Mysterio is just all tech-based, which is like just like everything in the MCU.
Well, I mean, he has like that's just his character. He's always been tech-based.
No, but it's not. It's like different.
But it's not like that. Like it's not always. It's not Iron Man tech.
Exactly. It's not like a suit.
MCU.
Basically, what I feel like Mysterio is one of his biggest character traits is that he is kind of a loser. It's like, I feel like he's always the one that Spider-Man is like.
That's why I like him so much. Is like, he's such a powerful character. Yet you punch him once and he's dead. He's defeated. It's crazy. Like that's just why. Like he's literally like one of the strong. In terms of abilities, I think he could like literally, if he played his cards right, he could probably like defeat so many people.
Yeah.
But he just is like, but that's all mental. Like if a single person realizes that it's all fake, then he's defeated.
Yeah.
And that's like a plot. That's a plot in the missions in Spider-Man 2. is like halfway through each of the challenges, it'll teleport you to a new area, and then on the wall or whatever, it'll say like your only answer is like the only way out is skepticism. So it's like the way you defeat Mysterio, or the way Miles as a character defeats Mysterio, is by just saying, "Oh no, you're not real," and then he has nothing to do against you.
Because I feel like one of Mysterio's
Well, like,
biggest
I feel
things
like-
is that he's focused on the fame a lot more than wanting to rule the world like all the other villains.
Yeah, I think he just wants to be. I don't know. I just don't like Jake Gyllenhaal's not Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't like the Jake Gyllenhaal's great, but I just don't like the writing for him.
Yeah.
I'm like
I think
having
that's-
Mysterio as a team of people is weird, and the drones are weird. It's like the scene where the scene, the Mysterio scene, like the hallucination kind of thing. That was
Yeah.
really cool, like effects wise, but character wise, he's like super lacking.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I feel like
Speaking
that's
of MCU, are you?
I feel like that's the biggest
No, you
issue
go
with
ahead and finish that.
the MCU is with the MCU Spidey. That's his biggest issue is that he's like, I think he has I feel like that's the biggest overall Spider-Man issue. Is like they get great actors, but they have horrible writing for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For the movies, you know.
We do have
Well, let me-
another question, by the way.
All right.
Who are our favorite Spider-Men? Like, who's your favorite variant? I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm to answer both questions that I could assume this could be about. Spider-Man in terms of movies, my favorite is Tobey Maguire. Or if counting into the Spider-Verse, I'd say like Peter B. Parker. But like outside of that, I don't. Probably Spider-Man Noir.
I like that. For me, it's like I do agree. Peter B. Parker is amazing. He's the most fun one, I feel like. But as a character,
Yeah.
I think Superior Spider-Man's my favorite. Like I've talked about on here
Okay,
quite a bit.
yeah.
I like the bad Spider-Man. I like him being evil.
Yeah. Debate of whether Miles Morales deserves to be called Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of people are saying like, no, he's not Spider-Man. He's Miles Morales. You can't call him Spider-Man. He's a different character.
Okay, but what makes a Spider-Man a Spider-Man? I would like to apply like the same logic kind of as Loki had in season 1. The whole I think Spider-Men are meant to lose and get on with that loss and still be able to be the hero that people need.
Yeah, I genuinely like. People like I hear so many people say like, oh, Spider-Man. You're like, oh yeah, the new game Spider-Man 2 has Spider-Man and Miles Morales, and it's like they're both Spider-Man.
Yeah, and that's what I really love about the new game is like they are both just Spider-Man. They're not Spider-Man and Kid Arachnid. They're both
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I think that's it. We're at the hour mark. I think that's all the time we got.
Oh, okay. I definitely want to ask you one more question.
All right.
So, like, since we're talking about MCU, are you gonna go watch the Marvels?
I am, but it's difficult for me because I really don't like Captain Marvel as a character.
I agree.
What's that?
I agree.
It's the Superman complex. She's too OP.
Literally, I had an argument with my mom about this the other day. Yeah, that is the exact reason. I think.
And it's like, oh my gosh, wait, sorry, this is off topic, but do you remember when we were younger, you said OP to me, and I thought it was original product?
No, I don't. But that's not
don't?
the thing you would have said.
Oh my god, that is like one of my key memories of us hanging out. We built a fort, and you said something about something being OP, and I was like, oh my gosh, original product.
We always make a fourth, so that doesn't really help context.
I know, but it explained for storytelling
But
purposes.
I heard it was bad, but I want to watch it. I still I'm gonna watch it because
Yeah.
you know. It's one of my
What do you-
movies,
How do you kind of feel about the new everything going on with DC? Like, I know you don't follow DC too much, but like, have you
With,
kind
like
of
the James Gunn?
yeah?
Oh, I love it. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be way better than. I don't like Superman, so I'm probably not gonna watch that movie. But like all that kind of like, I want them to make a Booster Gold movie.
That'd be cool.
Or just have them related. I heard stuff about that. No, but like I'm not. Yeah, like I'm not a big DC person, but I watched Blue Beetle. I enjoyed it a lot. And like, so I think well, James Gunn, like an MCU, like super hot take of mine, like super hot take, and I will probably get like some serious backlash for this. My two favorite MCU movies, like that I think is the two best MCU movies, are Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 3.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're way better than any Avengers movie at all,
I can
or
agree
any
with
Spider-Man or whatever.
half of that. I didn't care for Volume 3. I thought it was. I don't know, man. I didn't like it.
It's like a masterpiece.
I mean, it's all
Why?
right.
What didn't you like about it? What didn't you? What? How? What? I genuinely cannot imagine a single reason why you wouldn't like that movie.
No, okay. I didn't not like it, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best Marvel movies.
It is. It is.
It's.
Yes, it is.
Would you be mad at me if I said one of my favorite?
What's
Marvel
bad about it?
movies? I don't.
What's
I don't
bad
know.
about it?
Something
I want you
about
to
it.
answer that first.
I think it's the pacing that bothers me because I feel like it's very.
It's the same pacing as the other two movies.
Sorry, ambulance driving outside. No, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the first one I
It's the
loved
most.
because it was so like.
It is like
iconic.
the most emotional Marvel movie.
I'll give you that.
It
I
is.
think that's totally true.
It's like it is genuinely the only movie in like 10 years that made me almost cry.
You're
I don't know if it's
6.
an emotional problem or if that's just because of the movie. But yeah.
That's fair. Okay, well, okay. Here's my hot take on the MCU. I don't think it should exist anymore.
That's not a hot take.
It's not
That's
a hot take.
That's a
It's
very
just
mild, very mild take.
How mad
Agrees with that.
how mad at me would you be if I said Multiverse of Madness is better than Guardians Volume 3?
Well, I know where you live, so.
It's true. I don't. That was an awful movie, but just was
Thank
curious.
God. Thank. Oh, yeah. That movie is awful.
It wasn't good. I liked the fan
I
service.
liked it for like the 2 days after I watched it. No, the fan service. I didn't like the fan service. There was no fan service. No, there was no fan service. Let's be honest. There was none.
I liked
They're
seeing John
baiting us, like-
Krasinski as
For 2 minutes, for like instantly dying.
okay. If they don't,
He did nothing. He did nothing.
You're right. He did nothing. But I liked seeing him with the 4 on his chest.
You do know that he's not coming back to the Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah, I know it pisses me off.
Why? Do you know who's doing it? Do you know who's been offered the role?
Wait, no, who?
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, maybe you're rethinking your.
No, I stand by it. I love John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
I don't think he's a good Mr. Fantastic. I don't think Pedro Pascal would be that great at Mr. Fantastic either.
I don't either. I would love to see Pedro Pascal as the Human Torch, though.
What?
Look,
Why?
because I feel like he could not the Human Torch. I don't know. I want to see him as somebody that's just fun.
Yeah, not the Human Torch.
Not the
Human
Human
Torch
Torch.
is like not as
No.
all at all.
Who? Okay, we're like 15 minutes over, but that doesn't matter. Who would you cast for your Fantastic Four? Who's your fan cast?
I don't know. I
don't?
don't try to do fan casts. I don't know. I don't know anyone who. I don't keep in that world of actors and stuff. I don't have any good actors that I know that would be good for any of those roles, honestly.
That's fair. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think I do either. I don't know.
See, like John Cena is the thing. No,
But
John.
why would
there's
you do
one of
that
my
when you?
favorite fan casts.
But why would you do that when you
One of my
already have an
favorite
invisible woman?
My my favorite fan cast though that I've ever seen for Marvel is John Cena as Sandman.
Oh, I feel like that could actually work really well.
As long as he's like serious,
Yeah,
not like goofy.
yeah, that's because he could do that really well. I think
He would look like he looked like. You put him in a green shirt. he'd look
Yeah.
like him.
that'd be cool.
What do you think? What do you think about wrestlers being actors?
About what?
Wrestlers being actors. Like a pretty hot topic.
I think it's really a risky thing because like I feel like it works out sometimes, but a lot of the time it's just awkward and not good.
I could see
'Cause,
that.
like,
yeah.
I think Dwayne Johnson has been a really good actor. I think Dave Bautista has been, and I think John Cena has. John Cena, I feel like has. I knew him as an actor before I knew him as a wrestler, so it was kind of like, kind of crazy to me to find out that he was a wrestler. And so yeah, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of times it can just be awkward and kind of weird.
Yeah, I get it, but like in a sense, WWE is.
That's
I
true.
don't mean to like trash in WWE. I feel like I don't watch WWE. It's fake. It's not. Yeah, that's why it's good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
'Cause it's so goofy and stupid that it's like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
All right, I think we gotta call it. Episode 10 of the Creatorcast. I hope everybody enjoyed. But you know the tradition. Last question. Last question. What is your favorite restaurant?
We answered this in another episode though.
Well, I'm asking you now.
I already answered this. There's a like local pizza place, typical Italian restaurant by my house called Randy's Pizza, and it has like literally the best spaghetti of all time. It's actually like, I'm not gonna say too much information so I don't accidentally dox us. But yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next week, Thursday, for the Creatorcast. Bye, everyone.